points. So instead of yelling 2, you're supposed to yell 3. So you hear that? 3. All right. So the takedown is when 2 wrestlers are on their feet, and they go from their feet to control from 1 wrestler. All right. So we're gonna get some demos here. Start down right in this corner right here. Let's see it, guys. 1 takedown. Nice. 2. 1 takedown. 3. 1 takedown. 3. 1 takedown. 3. 1 takedown. 3. All right. 1 more. Here we go. 1 takedown right here. 3. 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 All right, so that's a 3-point takedown. We're going to our feet to control. The next way to score after you've got to take it down is to do a reversal. A reversal is worth 2 points. Okay, a reversal is worth 2 points. Alright, so let's see one right here. Alright, so it's up there. Can we get it? 2 for the reversal. The big guys over here. 2 for the reversal. Right here. 2 for the reversal. Boom, 2 for the reversal. Boom, 2 for the reversal. Now we're right here. Here we go. Boom, switch, 2 for the reversal. Guys, oh, 6-point right here. 2 for the reversal. Boom, 2 for the reversal. 2 for the reversal. 2 for the reversal. Alright, so we got 2 ways to score points now. Next way to score a point is back points. Back points depends on how long you hold it down. You don't near fall points because you don't actually get the pin until both shoulders are down for 2 seconds. Alright? So, show me some back points here. No back points, you go through. Close but no cigar. Alright, so we get some back points here. 1001, the referee will count. 1001, 1002, if you don't know, that's 2 back points. Alright?
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here. We're live in a packed gymnasium, Pacelli High School, as its red and blue wrestling event. Coach Adrian Anderson's team has won back-to-back state championships, and right now he's just basically going over the rules, the point system, and how it goes to all the students here at Pacelli. It's a good way to show exposure to the sport. Coach Adrian Anderson is the one walking around right now and talking. We're going to try to get a conversation with him here in just a little bit. Hey, good luck. All right, welcome back, everyone, here live from the Red and Blue event. I am Thrift Behringer, and I am with the head wrestling coach, Coach Adrian Anderson. Coach, thank you so much for allowing us to be here.
Good to be here. Good to be. Glad y'all are here.
All right,
pretty exciting.
Let's talk about the event. We got here. We were listening to you go over the rules and the point system. What's the purpose of doing this here to, I guess, enlighten the entire school about wrestling?
There's so few people that really know a lot about wrestling enough to be able to watch a match intelligently and kind of know what's going on. It just looks like a lot of flipping and flopping around to most people. So letting them know what the rules are, what they're looking for in scoring helps. And the big thing is, you know, this is our middle school. These guys see this, go, hey, that looks like a lot of fun. So, you know, it helps get them out in the future.
Yeah.
It's this is exciting. The kids, of course, the wrestlers all love it.
Right.
But we, you know, we plan on doing this every year, and it has helped our middle school numbers already.
I love that. I love that. You're growing the sport. When you're going over the rules and stuff, how important is it with the point system and stuff like that people are kind of educated on how wrestling goes?
Well, you know, because in the here's what's funny. In the past, the takedown's always been 2, and everybody would yell 2. Well, now it's going to be 3. But knowing where the points are, where they're scored, and when they're scored, kind of helps, you know, keep up with what's going on the scoreboard compared to what's going on the mat.
No doubt about it. And this is such an awesome school. This is actually our second event. We did Harris County last week. And I'm just glad that we're adding this now as a part of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. For all those that are a new audience that are watching right now, again, they're watching the match. They're not watching us, Coach. But go ahead and kind of enlighten us on what's happening.
All right, so right now Holden's in control. He's trying to work a bar right now. Now, these are 2 state places last year.
Wow.
Holden's a little hit. Holden's actually up a weight class higher, so he should be dominating this match as the heavier wrestler. But these are 2 guys that placed 4th in state last year.
Awesome.
In fact, Holden went to national preps last year, had a pretty good showing. It's rough up there, you know, you get those guys from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But, you know, Holden's doing a good job here, not getting turned. Sean's doing a good job of not getting turned. And we shorten these matches up to 1-1-1 so we could get a couple of them in.
How many matches do you plan on getting in here, Red and Blue?
3. I think we can get 3 in our time limit. You know, we've only got about 40 minutes. And I don't even know what time it is right now. I'm looking to see, like I can see that.
2:23.
So we want to, you know, make sure that we get good matches in. And I kind of planned them up, you know, by who I thought would put on the best show.
Gotcha.
You know, 2 guys that can go out there and really go at it. And all these guys, you know, are pretty special. We kind of stuck to our younger guys and our underclassmen here. These are 2 juniors.
kids love this stuff.
They love it. They love it.
Yeah, all the fans out here. What an incredible crowd. Red and blue event, Georgia, Alabama Sports Off, Pacelli Wrestling. But I want you to give some shout-outs to your staff that helped you put on such a great event like this one.
I've got Noah. Noah has been over here working since noon, setting everything up, getting the clock working, getting the mat down, tape, all the things that had to be done before we start, doing this. He's been over here since noon. Of course, Miss Nugent does our managers. They take care of our clock.
Yep.
They take care of, the chairs getting out, the scoreboard, mat boss, track wrestling. All this stuff has things it has to go into. So they do a great job of getting in there and making sure it's all taken care of. Jason's not here. Jason's usually my announcer. He's a great announcer.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's still out in Arizona teaching people to jump out of airplanes and parachutes and stuff. So he couldn't make it back. I know he wishes he was here.
No doubt.
He takes care of so much with buses and scheduling and all of the information. He takes care of getting all the logistics, all the information that gets out. He takes care of it. Does a great. I've never had anybody be able to do it that well. Of course, he's a military guy, so he's super organized anyway.
Exactly.
I'm a wrestling coach. I'm about as organized as a herd of squirrels.
We are with Hall of Fame wrestling coach Adrian Anderson. So right now, who is participating?
All right, this is Michael Ducote and Jose Iardi. They were both injured at the end of last season. Either one of them could have placed at state. In fact, Michael probably had a pretty good shot at winning it. He broke his hand and just missed the end of the season. Did a fantastic job though for us in the duels. He won a duel match with his he broke his hand at the state duels.
Wow.
He wrestled 2 more matches with a broken hand and ended up getting the pin that we had to have in order to win the match. It was amazing.
That is unbelievable, man. So, I see your senior over here. Why do you pick the 3 that want to participate? Because I feel like all of them wanted to be in it.
Oh, yeah.
I know that's got to be really tough saying, hey, we're only going to be able to do these 3. Because they're in front of their classmates now, man. So this is going to pretty much fire them up.
Oh, yeah.
I know that had to be tough for you, Coach.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I really kind of pick them by who's the flashiest guys to watch wrestling. I'll be honest.
You're trying to grow the sport,
I want to grow the sport. I want it to be big. My guys that can do the most incredible stuff. Here we got a little blood time going on.
Okay.
So they're going to stuff up, they're going to stick a nose pond up in his nose here and stop his nose from bleeding, and we'll get back to wrestling.
Not very common to have a nosebleed.
Oh, yeah.
Punctures and stuff like that.
Nosebleeds, stuff's going to bleed. Wrestlers all walk around. They got black eyes and bloody noses all the time, and it's just one of those things that they deal with. On a day-to-day basis. Now, doesn't that happen in matches?
Yeah.
We have it at practice, too. But these 2 guys right here, Jose's probably the most improved wrestler in the room. He's really come a long way since last year, hoping for big things for him this year. He was in and out of our starting lineup a little bit. Of course, we were so tough. We were so tough in the middle weights last year. You could be really good and not make our lineup.
Right. So can you kind of explain when they came out of the timeout, why did they have to start in that position?
All right, so we were at choice then, and I believe Jose took bottom because that was the end of a period. And so Jose takes down. The idea of taking down is there's actually more points available from starting down than there is anywhere else.
Right.
Because then you can score a takedown, you can score a reversal, and then you can score back points. So it's actually the place where there's the most points available to you.
Right.
Got a good battle here going on.
So what is he trying to do, the guy on the bottom?
All right, he's trying to keep that leg in. He's trying to keep it in, get his head back up, change off to a double, and score his takedown, or get his hips up and crack it down, step over and get that takedown. And right here, see, Michael took bottom. because there's really more points from the bottom than there is from the top.
Gotcha.
And you don't want to leave easy points on the mat. This is a really good match.
And you're expecting both these guys to be significant contributors this year,
absolutely.
Right?
And then we've got an escape back to our feet, and they're both real physical too, so they're fun to watch.
But the crowd, especially the students, they love a good takedown, a good slam to the mat.
Oh, got the takedown there. Nice little slide by. That was really good. Now he's got him barred up. Now another rule that's changed this year is you can wrestle as long as 1 point is in bounds. You don't have to have, it used to be 2 points, 2 supporting points. You only have to be touching now. So if anything's touching in bounds, you're still wrestling.
Jeez.
That was a great match.
So 11-1. How is that the 11 points determined right there?
Well,
by the takedowns?
He had 2 takedowns, near fall, and a reversal. That would have been his 11 points. Jose actually had 2 there. He got an escape at the end. Once again, 2 guys that placed 4th in state right here. 2 national qualifiers.
Oh, wow.
Probably our best technician on the team in the red. And probably our most physical wrestler in the blue.
So we got a technician and we got physicality.
Yeah, we do.
That's contrasting styles. So that's
yes,
why you
it
want
is.
to see it.
I want to see it.
I love it, Coach. Coach, what makes Pacelli so special, having an event like this where the entire school's here supporting your program? I know you have to love it.
I do. I love it here. It's, they'll, you hear all the time, they'll say, Pacelli's a family. We don't just talk it, we live it. These guys are family all the time. That's 2 right there. He's got the cradle lock.
So he's got 2 points.
Yeah,
already.
that should have been. My referee missed the call.
So every time there's a point, Coach, can you kind of explain when there's a point happening so people can kind of see
no
that
point yet. No takedown yet, although the cradle should, when you lock that cradle, it should be takedown. And the referee didn't call it. I guess his hip may have still been in front of his leg.
Gotcha.
And you can see how physical Henry is. Jake's trying to get back up to his base at this point. They're going to end this period. Should have called that stalemate earlier there. My referee's a little slow. No takedown yet. Oh, called it at the whistle. Argue with him, Coach. Argue with him. So, did he wave off? No, he gave it. So it's 3-0 now, green.
So that was the 3 points you were just alluding to earlier?
Yeah.
And you don't give the points till at the end of each quarter?
Well, no, he gave them right away. The
scoreboard.
The scoreboard just, sometimes they got to verify first.
Make sure. So again, being on the bottom, you have a better chance of getting more points than you do starting at the top.
If you can get your reversal here or get an escape, now you make up points. And he's working that spiral pretty hard. Jake's working to get out. He's a little bit high.
Do you plan on using any of this as like film for it, or no, this being an exhibition?
Well, it being an exhibition, I told him to kind of go for it.
Right.
So
they're taking more risk, obviously.
Yeah, they're obviously taking more risk here, being more aggressive with pretty much everything that they do.
Gotcha. So in a match against another school, there's obviously way more thinking involved than just going in attack mode, what they're doing right now, obviously, just to put on a show in front of their class.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're just going attack mode right now.
Is there ever a time in wrestling for attack mode?
Oh, yeah.
An entire period, or you really got to pick your spot?
Especially if you can get a guy tired, that's when you're going to get, just when you get really aggressive. You want to wear people down.
Right.
And then once that's kind of, we pride ourselves on our conditioning. We don't lose three-period matches. That's something that, is really important to us, is winning that third period every time.
Coach, tell us what's coming up next for your program. When's the first match? How can people come and support? When's the first home match? Kind of update us on what's happening.
I'll have to look at the schedule. I know that we start out next week at home.
I know November 19th.
November 19th at home. That's our first match, I believe. I'm not great at schedule. That's why I have to have Jason around.
That's why you just show up and you do the coaching.
That's right. That's why I have to have Jason here. I just coach. He takes care of all this other stuff.
I know. Yeah, so Noah actually sent me the schedule. So you've got red and blue exhibition, and then you've got a try against Mount Nacelles and Twigs coming up November the 19th. That will be starting. Yeah, that's varsity, middle school, and girls. So
yeah, we call those program duels.
Gotcha.
Or program tries, where you bring everybody. We'll put out 2 mats, maybe 3 mats, and then and then we call those program duels, where we're trying to get, extra mat time, extra fans in.
Right.
And those are a lot of fun because you have all 3 levels going. You have your varsity, your JV, and your middle school all going.
Is there a required amount of matches you have to play to qualify for the region and for state?
No. Matter of fact, you don't have to have any.
Wow.
You just, it's just
good to have for.
Scored 3 at the end. Did he score it? Did he score it? Oh, he scored! He scored it!
Look, and that makes people happy. We're live here from Red and Blue event. And that's going to be the game.
Oh, referee's taking him to the table. Go to the table. Go to the table and argue. Got a little bonus match going on here. These are our heavyweights.
Oh, wow. These are the big dogs.
Yeah, this was actually a match that we put in just in case we were done early. So
back to the question about matches. You don't have to have really competed in any to qualify for a region. So why do you play? You have quite a few on your schedule. Why do you do that?
Mat time is valuable. Live mat time. You can't go without live mat time and get better.
Right.
You've got to do what I call hunt losses. You've got to hunt losses. You can't, just win and beat everybody. So we make sure that our schedule is packed with 6 and 7A GHSA schools.
I see that.
And I said, we're hunting losses because that's how you get better. You don't get better winning all the time.
And there's no learning in that.
There's no learning in it. So we make sure that we go out, hunt those losses. It also matters for seeding at the state tournament and the region tournament. So you got to get those matches in so that you find those that you can get your guys seated. Now, sometimes it doesn't matter. I've had guys in the past. I coached Tyler Askey, Paul Sanford, high school All-Americans. They could have walked out on the mat 0-0 and beat anybody in this state.
Right.
So it was
we got
nice little sweep to a dump there. We got
the big dogs going at it right now.
Guys.
Love it.
These guys can wrestle. They'll take shots. They don't, they don't traditionally wrestle.
Well, there we go. I love this, man. I love it. The students are here. They're getting involved. They're understanding your wrestlers. This is such a great event. I hope all schools that have a wrestling program do something similar. It is good for the sport.
Oh, yeah. And it's, you know, you see these guys get in here and get after it, and you don't realize, even with the short amount of time and the few amount of scoring that goes on here, they're exhausted. Oh, did he call that 3? Oh, he's wrong.
Oh, coach. We're giving out 3 points. So do you get any points for slamming someone on the mat like that?
There are no style points.
Okay.
It's just a takedown.
Okay. Obviously, the crowd loves it.
The crowd loves it. The crowd loves it, but, you know, there are no style points in wrestling. We're very simple in what we do. Oh, he did give it to him. Oh, I'd be at the table on that one.
You've probably been at the table quite a few times in your career.
Actually, no.
No, not really?
I don't go very often.
Unless it's egregious and needs to be.
Well, and the referees know when I take somebody to the table, they're wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, nice power half there. Oh, can he hold it? No, he couldn't hold it. Couldn't hold it. Couldn't hold it. Good battle going in here.
Yeah.
Jay last year, he had to get a knee surgery. He could not wrestle on the mat last year, hardly at all, because his knee was so bad.
Yeah.
And this year, he had his surgery, rehabbed all summer, and has just done a great job of getting back.
He looks fantastic.
He's going to be really good this year. Andy has come a long way. His thing is getting down to 215. Once he gets down to 215, he's hard to handle. He's a big 215 pounder.
And he's tall, too. Both of these guys are very tall.
And they're fitting to beat each other up right here because they don't look very happy with each other.
And neither one of them wants to lose.
No, they don't want to lose. They're probably both going to look for a throw right here. Uh-oh, got a snap down. Got control of the elbow. Oh. Does a good job of staying in on the leg. That's a really good takedown right there by Jay. Really good takedown. He stayed in on the leg, kept his head up, kept moving, and was able to score the 2.
Nice.
And we'll see if Andy can roll him here. These two guys are really good roll guys, too.
Well, he's trying to do it, Coach.
He's coming up and out. He just needs one with 13 seconds. Oh, he's up.
Somebody's gonna get a point.
Great match.
Great match.
Fantastic match.
Coach, I know you got to be proud of your guys.
I am.
Proud of your program.
I've got to get back over here and talk to these other people.
Coach,
I
thank you so
appreciate
much.
y'all coming out.
We look forward to being with you all season, Coach. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
That is Coach Adrian Anderson. We're going to keep the stream live, and I will be right back after this. We want to say thank you to Coach Adrian Anderson. Also thank you to the Nugents for allowing us to be here. Thank you to Principal DeLeo. Thank you to Jennifer Salido, Calvin Thomas, Bryant Thomas, and we look forward to being here covering Pacelli matches on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. So enjoy the rest of your Veterans Day. Thank you to all our veterans. We appreciate you. We'll have a Georgia Alabama Sports Live show tonight, 8 o'clock. Me and Richard dropping our new rankings, updating you what's happened in the playoffs, who's still alive, who's done. You're going to want to tune in tonight at 8 p.m. Well, thank you so much, Coach Anderson. Great job to his wrestling team, and we look forward to covering them all season long. Well, we're going to wrap it up here from the Red and Blue event from Pacelli on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.